Welcome to our second Core 5 class. So we're starting, we started last week. It was last week, right, Becky? Yeah, she's doing it back to back. We started last week with our Core 5 classes. Last week was the Essential Oil 101 class. This week is the Toxin-Free Home class. Then next week is going to be a Ningxia Red class. And then we have a couple more. It's going to be a CBD class. So the Ningxia Red class, Becky's planning on teaching the next week. I believe we have a core. The other Core 5 class is going to be a CBD class taught by Todd Clayton. And then the last class for the year, the last Core 5 class, is going to be a Kids Sense class. So the thing about the Core 5 classes is if you attend all 5 of them before the end of the year and you're in our team, you're going to earn a free diffuser. So we have recordings on, we're recording each of them, but it's best to be on live if you can. So plan your Wednesday nights at 6 p.m. to be on Wellness Wednesdays. We have some other classes kind of sprinkled in between. Next week, Wendy's going to be teaching like how to make gift baskets with healthy products. So that's going to be a really fun one, completely different from what we've done. And so I just go ahead and get yourself registered for Wellness Wednesday. It's going to be the same link every week. And if you just come every week, you'll have your Core 5 down. If you missed the last one, or if you missed, if you're not going to get all of this one, we'll have this recorded also. Just make sure you message me. I have a form for you to fill out so that you can state your intention that you're going to do the Core 5 classes, and then you'll just have to do a little write-up on what you learned so that we can make sure that we're listening and paying attention, right? So, okay, so tonight is Toxin-Free Home, and let me spotlight Becky because she looks so cute. Look at her. We have a retro theme for our Toxin-Free Home class, and Becky totally nailed it with her dress up.
Except I needed the cat-eye glasses, but that didn't work out.
That's great. All right. So, by the way, I'm Jennifer Strickland. I am a Young Living Gold leader, and Becky is just starting to teach classes. She's doing a fabulous job. Becky Claxon, I will let her introduce herself, but I'll just let you know how we met is through the Rev Up program, right? Was that the first place?
Yeah.
Okay. So we post about the Rev Up in here quite a bit. And if you came in through the Rev Up program, that's our weight loss program. It's our healthy, balanced weight loss program that's sustainable, that you can build into a lifestyle. The toxins in your home are a big part of weight loss, believe it or not. So Becky's going to explain that to you. Becky has done a fabulous job with the Rev Up and with our coaching program to help her to lose weight and achieve some success in that. So Becky, I'm going to pass it on to you and you can take it away.
All right, and we'll start sharing the screen here. So it is about the retro housewife's guide to toxin-free. So I'm your modern retro housewife, and I'm an LPN for about 20 years, a little over 20 years. And my current hobby is getting healthy. And I have released almost 45 pounds so far this year. The best thing about it is with the Rev Up plan and the Ningxia Red, I was having chronic pain in my neck going down to my hands and fingers. And after doing the 10-day Rev Up, that was gone and has not returned. If I feel a little twinge, I just tweak up my diet and the Ningxia Red. And my doctor's been very happy so far with my A1C levels and my cholesterol levels, both looking a lot better than they were. So with the recent pandemic, we all know that the health and wellness is on the rise. Everybody's more interested into trying to do their best to stay healthy. Many of the products that you see that are advertised as safe and all natural, you really have to look at the labels. They're not always as safe as they proclaim to be. They're very clever in their packaging. And if you dig a little bit deep into it, you will find out what the truth is behind their claims. This class is actually going to help you decide what's truly safe and give you the tools that you need to start making some simple swaps in your home to get a little healthier. And we're going to get started here. This is an interesting screen about the 70,000 chemicals are commercially produced in the United States. As of 2018, there's actually 86,000 chemicals available for commercial production in the US now. And interesting is that we, as women, most women actually apply an average of 168 chemicals to their faces and bodies every day. And that's through your cosmetics, your perfumes, personal care products, feminine hygiene products. It's just really amazing. And that's twice as many chemicals as men typically use. And there's only 10 that are actually regulated by the FDA. There's like where is it? 40. No, I'm sorry. I was thinking it was more than that, but another interesting fact is that 314 of the 884 toxic ingredients that was found by the Occupational Safety and Health Study, 314 of them actually cause biological mutations. 218 can cause reproductive problems, and 146 are known to actually cause cancerous tumors. But here in the United States, even though they were banned, they allow those into the United States and to be used, even though they're banned in many other countries around the world. So to protect your family, you want to start making some changes in your home. And again, we can start with simple products, and with the biggest offenders, we can actually start with laundry soap, your dishwasher soap, cleaning supplies, candles, and plug-ins. So you want to toss your candles and your plug-ins out. A candle is actually filled with dangerous petrochemicals. And Dr. Andrew Sled, who actually specializes in environmental toxicology, says that burning a candle in your home for 2 hours is equivalent to smoking a pack of cigarettes. And 40% of your candles are made with wicks that contain lead, which is not safe to breathe in. So by making a swap simply from your candles to a diffuser with lemon oil, you're already starting to support your immune system instead of harming it. And no one else is the better gatekeeper of your home than you. Actually, I already went through that. I think I missed my disclaimer though. So if I jump back, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a pharmacist, not a professional in oils, but all of this is just simply for your information, and you can research this on your own and you can find the information for yourself. There's the disclaimer. It was out of order on my cheat sheet, sorry. But in this class, we're actually going to learn how to use some of Young Living's essential oils and their products so that you can actually clean and purify your home without leaving any toxic residue. And again, this class is just for educational purposes, and we're not intending to diagnose, treat, or cure, or prescribe anything. So a pop quiz. Does anyone know how long it takes for chemicals that are applied to the skin to enter your bloodstream? probably a lot faster than you actually think. It only takes 26 seconds. So that's anything that you're applying to your face, your skin, your soaps, deodorants, everything is included in that. And I jumped ahead on that one too. So out of all the chemicals that women apply to our bodies, this one actually says 300 chemicals per day, and 80 of them alone are just before breakfast. So the 10 most dangerous things are the air fresheners, cleaners for your countertops, your floors, toilets, drains, oven, furniture, dishwasher soap, and dish soaps. And the number one poison in the family home is actually your laundry soaps, your softener, and your dryer sheets. What would you think is probably the number one? Laundry soap? I would think so, because that's probably the most commonly used. A lot of people don't use the softeners. And when you're washing your clothes, you're actually poisoning yourself 3 ways by washing your clothes. And then it's also filling your home with the chemicals and the smells. And then when you wear your clothes all day, you have that against you for topical exposure, and you're inhaling any of the perfumes that's in there also. And then when they're hanging in your closet, they actually do what's called an outgas all night long. So you're actually breathing that also. So if you make one single swap in your home, switch over to the Thieves laundry soap. And then if you do that, then we've accomplished something with this class. Other dangers in your home include hairspray, gel, shampoo, deodorant. Deodorant has aluminum in it, and that's one of the leading causes of Alzheimer's disease and Parkinson's. That information about the most dangerous chemicals in the home actually comes from a government study that was called U.S. Environmental Protection Agency's top 10 killer household. So what happens to your body when you're overloaded with all the toxins and chemicals that you're using and exposed to? Most of us will actually feel very lethargic. We'll get brain fog or the inability to focus, have difficulty sleeping. We have chronic inflammation, unexplained pain. Fibromyalgia is one of the processes that you can encounter. You can have skin issues, adult acne, hormones issues. You can have hot flashes, stress, anxiety, and fear. And if you face any of these issues, then it's time to start kicking your chemicals to the curb. You can control what you allow into your home. We're the gatekeepers of our home. And if it's like my home, I end up choosing what we're buying as far as cleaning products and laundry products and all the household products, basically. So a lot of the responsibility is mostly on the women. So you can actually start crossing some things off your list and try to go as toxic free and chemical free as you can in your home. And my journey actually started with Young Living. It's actually, it's changed my life. Young Living has changed my life through the Rev Up program, and I'm using more of the essential oils and the Thieves. I love the Thieves cleaner. I do have that. I actually keep a spray bottle and a plastic bottle in my shower so that I can clean it after I shower, and that's one less thing I have to go back and do. So I don't know if anybody was here. I think everybody that's here right now was here last week about the seed to seal promise. These are not in the order.
When I sent you the new presentation, I had told you that I shuffled it all, so
I did, and when
sorry.
I labeled them wrong. That's what I did.
Oh, I just labeled them. Okay, so it's each of the chemical ingredients here.
Right.
Yeah, seed to seal is coming later. It's good.
But the toxic chemicals in your home are the triclosan, parabens, like phthalates, sodium lauryl sulfate, propylene glycol, and fragrances. And for the triclosan, find my notes. It's actually predominantly in your antibacterial soaps and cleaners, like your cleaning wipes, or sanitizing wipes, your office supplies, dental supplies, deodorants, and cosmetics. It was actually banned from soaps in 2016, but it still remains in many of these other consumer products. And it can actually affect your hormones and cause cancer and liver problems and mood and behavior issues. Parabens, it's used as a preservative and in germicide. It's found in your shampoos, lotions, skincare creams, and deodorants. It's used as a preservative and a germicide, and it's actually banned in Sweden and Japan, but is still allowed here. It can cause hormonal imbalance and infertility. It can also affect growth and development and cause liver problems and also cancer. And the phthalates are a group of chemicals that are found in your personal care products and many plastics and in vinyls. They can affect your endocrine system, your reproductive health, and even potentially cause cancer. And it too has been banned in Europe. The sodium lauryl sulfate and sodium lauryl sulfate, these are surfactants that are commonly used as an emulsifying cleaning agent in your household cleaning products, such as your laundry detergent, spray cleaners, and dishwasher detergents. They keep things mixed up, and that's what creates the lather. And oftentimes they're synthetically derived and have the potential to cause skin irritation. And they are banned in Europe and Canada. Your propylene glycol is found in cleaners, shampoos, lotions, deodorants, vitamins, and supplements, also in food, drinks, and your toothpaste. And it's used as a main ingredient in antifreeze. It too is banned in Europe and Canada, and it can affect DNA or cause DNA malfunction and birth defects and neurological disorders, organ toxicity, and respiratory distress. Fragrances are in everything. They're found in candles, perfumes, air fresheners, cosmetics, everything. And the word fragrance can appear on a label and contain an enormous list of ingredients that the company is not required to share. They don't have to disclose that, and they consider that a trade secret that they don't have to share all of that. That means a product could contain some awful ingredients and the consumer would never know. And these chemicals could be linked to cancer, reproductive and developmental toxicity, and allergies and sensitivities. That's a big one for me. I am highly sensitive to all kinds of fragrances, and I can't be around people that's wearing perfume or anything like that. So what are essential oils? Well, and we missed another one. The anthanolamines, and they're found in many of your household personal care products, and they've been linked to organ system toxicity, bioaccumulation, and cancer. So a lot of these chemicals are linked to cancer. So what are essential oils? Essential oils are powerful plant extracts that contain volatile or aromatic liquids and can consist of the leaves, flowers, roots, bark, resin, and rind. Like we learned last week, it's derived from what gives the plants life. And last week we talked on this also. You can take these, you can inhale them as aromatherapy. You can use them topically. You can take them internally as a diet supplement, and just simply inhaling them through either your diffuser or doing the cupping method again is beneficial. So why Young Living? Everybody that's here right now was here last week also with the Seed to Seal. So Young Living actually, they have control of the soil, the seeds, everything, all the way up until it's bottled and shipped to you.
So go to if you go to the next slide, but you're going to have to share your sound. So well, let's see. Okay. So up at the, if you move your mouse around, sorry, I didn't. Yeah, pause that a minute because it won't come through right. On the pull down menu at the top, it says view options, like not on the video, it's on the top of your screen.
Share sound, okay.
Did you find it? Okay.
Of legal expertise and research, Young Living has established stringent ethical and environmental standards that distinguish us from other companies and set the course for principled, sustainable practices across the essential oil industry. We work with legal authorities from around the world to meet and exceed global and local regulations that protect the land and people behind your favorite plant-based products. But that's only the beginning. We bring our high standards and practices with us everywhere we go, leading other suppliers to improve their practices in order to keep up. We're proving that a rising tide lifts all boats and bringing you the world's purest essential oils along the way. So how do we do it? It starts with policies that put the earth and people first. Working with authorities from around the world, we've established the gold standard for international compliance, making sure that our products and partners comply with all the laws and regulations everywhere we do business. It's the first of its kind in the industry, and it's another example of our Seed to Seal commitment, putting us at the forefront of quality, ethics, and sustainability.
When you assume the role of standard bearer, it means going above and beyond what is required. Here at our farm in Mona, Utah, our water conservation efforts are helping us preserve one of the planet's most limited resources.
By finding ways to reuse water in our growing and distillation processes, we lessen our overall impact on the earth. We're leading the way with our green work at home in Utah. In fact, our new state-of-the-art global headquarters are being built to LEED specifications, ensuring that even our offices are part of our big picture sustainability efforts. Globally, we're devoting considerable resources to ensuring the long-term sustainability of all our botanicals, from reforestation efforts in Hawaii and the Philippines, to protecting overharvested wild helichrysum in Croatia, to verifying sustainability through third-party audits. Since the beginning, Young Living has been committed to bringing a sense of purpose and abundance into the lives of those that it touches. That's why our standards for building a better world drive us to create more sustainable communities as well. At the Young Living Farm in Chongon, Ecuador, workers can send their children to the Young Living Academy to receive a high-quality K-12 education, while the parents benefit from long-term employment working with Young Living. There are now countless opportunities for success in this small community where previous access to employment and education was minimal. In the Bicol region of the Philippines, our collaboration with the Happy Pili Tree Farm is creating lasting, meaningful employment through sustainable resin tapping and on-site distillation of LME essential oil. In teaching a new way to harvest resin, we promote agricultural education and sustainability practices for local young people while providing a boost to the local economy. The list of our sustainability efforts goes on and on, whether we're talking about recycling at our distribution center, or even the unparalleled work of the D. Gary Young Young Living Foundation. Our work is about setting higher standards so we can make the world we live in a better place.
It's part of our commitment to give you the very best and to always strive to be even better tomorrow than we are today. For us, Seed to Seal isn't just a slogan, it's everything we stand for.
Okay, and this actually is an interesting map. It shows you countries where people are actually Young Living customers is all the gold areas. And then you have Young Living international offices. And then the Young Living actual global headquarters is in Utah. And then also shows you the various distilleries where they actually create the oils. So why thieves? The Thieves line is a line that contains the proprietary Young Living essential blend called Thieves. It's an essential oil and it's a powerful combination that includes clove, lemon, cinnamon, eucalyptus, radiata, and rosemary essential oils with incredible cleaning power. And it's actually inspired by a recipe of potent botanicals dating back to the 15th century. And this blend is the perfect option to make your home feel and smell as clean as it is. And it really does smell good. And it is actually a scent that I can actually tolerate in my home. And Thieves was actually inspired by the legend of four 15th century French thieves who actually formulated and wore a special aromatic combination of clove, rosemary, vinegar, and other botanicals that they believed provided protection while they were stealing. So the story goes on to say that when the thieves were caught, they were offered a lesser punishment if they would divulge to the king the secret to their immunity, despite being exposed to highly infectious, deadly diseases. I forgot what it was, the actual disease that they were exposed.
The Black Plague.
Black Plague, yes, sorry. So all the products within the Thieves line actually contain the essential blend, like I said earlier, with the sweet and spicy combination of cloves, cinnamon bark, eucalyptus, rosemary, and lemon essential oils. So we're going to talk about the Thieves household cleaner first. This is by far the most beloved product of the Young Living Thieves family. It's a member's favorite thanks to the comforting smell, crazy versatility, and the excellent cost effectiveness, because you can use it in so many different ways and mix it in so many different formulas in order for different surfaces within your home. And the Thieves household cleaner is actually a plant-based ultra concentrated cleaner that can be used on basically every surface within your home. You can use it in your bathrooms, kitchens, on your cabinets, counters, floors, furniture, toys, even carpets, mirrors, glass, wood, walls, and more. If you are a little bit unsure of something, you can always just use a little bit on a space that's hidden to make sure that it's do a test wipe and make sure that it's not going to be seen. But basically, I've used it on pretty much everything within my home, and it's the only cleaner that I've been using in the past couple months. And it's safe to use around your pets and your children. It's created with all naturally occurring surfactants derived from coconut and sugars. So you get a powerful clean without all the harmful abrasive chemicals and it's even safe for septic systems, which is good because I'm on a septic system. So remember when I said it was an ultra concentrated, that means all you have to do is add 1 capful to every 2 cups of water, and you've got an all-purpose cleaner. So if you purchase the 14-ounce bottle, you'll get like 30 plus spray bottles of cleaner. And that's one that I keep it on my kitchen sink. And then, like I said, I keep one in my shower. And so if you,
Sorry, this is
Becky,
I'm sorry. Do you know this one is a video?
yes.
Okay. Okay. Sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
Yeah. That's where I was actually going with it. Yeah, concentrated. You can just add the capful, and then it's the next screen that's the video. And
we're just going to stop and show you that it's not going anywhere. Like, this has been through multiple. It's one of those things where you scrub as hard as you can, it's not going anywhere, right? So we grabbed some baking soda. It's pure baking soda and thieves. And we're not going to use all of this thieves, but we'll pour a little bit of each in. And yep, just like a little sprinkle. We'll put a little bit of thieves cleaner in there. See if we can make some headway on this pan that's been through the dishwasher so many times. So if it's something that I just cook, I put a couple of drops of lemon, and lemon just makes that pan amazing. If it's something that has been there for a while, you can't get it up, this is my go-to.
Should rinse it? You want it to be a paste.
Rachel put even more, and she wants a nice, good paste. Yep. All right, we're gonna take it over to the sink. Just do a good rinse on it. Dun, 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 following the pan. And let's see, after multiple dishwasher loads and soap and all the other good things, what this really nasty, non-scrubbable pan looks like. I'll show you in 5, 4, 3, 2, bam! Thieves cleaner to the rescue.
that was pretty impressive to me. And it's very cost effective because if you buy the 14.4 ounce bottle, you'll get like the 28 plus bottles of cleaner, and it's basically going to come out to about 80 cents a piece for each bottle. And then on this one, this is an interesting one also, video.
This nasty chicken on the counter. Get it really good and slimy. And then I'm going to do the first test just to see that it's dirty. So I have to swab the surface, and then when I put it into the little solution, it will turn a color. Green means clean, and then the darker purple it gets, the dirtier it is. So I snap it into the solution, and then, oh, it didn't go in. There we go. And then shake it for 5 seconds. And you can see it's a dark purple. So it's contaminated, it's not a clean surface. There is really chicken juice all over. I'm gonna give that a quick wipe. Get some of the chicken juice up. And spray it down with our thieves. Let it sit for just a second. So this is what we use everywhere in our house. In the kitchen, in the bathroom, it's all we use for everything. And I've always trusted that it worked, but I know a lot of people kind of wanted proof. It's kind of hard to believe that cleaning with plants is just as effective as the chemical cleaners that you find in the grocery store. Okay, so we've wiped it down with Thieves Cleaner. Now I have a second test swab. Oh wait, you're supposed to put water on it. It's not supposed to be dry. So, because that's a dry surface now, I'm just wetting it with water. And now I can swab it. Okay. And again, just snapping it into the solution. And a quick shake. And you can see it's green. So the green means clean, and you can see that was the purple when it was contaminated, and then the green after the thief.
So those swabs are actually the same swabs that your food and health investigators, when they go out to a restaurant or anywhere that's preparing food, they will use those swabs in the areas where food is being prepared, so that they can grade the companies or restaurants or facilities that they're at. So what she was using there was just a bottle of Thieves Cleaner that she had diluted 1 cup of the cleaner to the bottle of water. And then she used the raw chicken on the wood surface countertop there. And then she used the Thieves Cleaner to show that it does get rid of the bacteria when you're using it to clean. So any of our newbies, anybody have any ideas of what you might replace with the Thieves household cleaner? You can put it in the chat, or do any of our not so newbies, do you have a favorite way that you like to use your Thieves Cleaner in your home? So Thieves dishwasher powder, you can get 32 loads of dishwashing through that. And you might wonder, why do you need to use it in your dishwasher? You're already using the hot water and the detergent. But what you're not thinking about is what you aren't eating on that plate when you put your lunch on it the next day. So however, you do not put on your plate. You don't put food on your plate, and then the food picks up anything residue on the plate that was left over from your dishwashing detergent that you use. So that means that you are ingesting the soap and the detergent that you use, and you're also inhaling the chemicals as the dishwasher's releasing them out into the kitchen during the washing. That we can work with that. We can fix that for you. They do have the dishwasher powder detergent, and it's chemical free. It's a natural dish soap and is environmentally friendly. You don't need to use any of the additives for the rinse aids to make your dishes spotless and shiny. And you're cleaning your dishes in a green way. And you're free from the SLS, the petrochemicals, dyes, formaldehyde, phosphates, and the fragrances and the perfumes that may dry and irritate. And your dish soap, for using your regular hand washing dish soap, you'll want to swap it out. And the plant-based solution is infused with jade, lemon, and bergamot essential oils. And of course, the Thieves blend is also in it, and it does not contain any sulfates, dyes, formaldehyde, phosphates, or synthetic perfumes, and it uses natural grease cutting agents, leaving your dishes sparkling clean with no residue. And your hands will also thank you for using a much gentler formula. And you may notice that you don't get as many bubbles or foam or sudsy as traditional dish soaps, and that's because they don't add the harmful chemicals that create the bubbles. And so I have an easy hack for you that will help create more bubbles. and will triple your bottle of soap. So it's win-win. So first you'll want to remove 2/3 of the amount of the detergent that's in your Thieves bottle, and you'll save it, put it in a jar or something to save it for later. And then just add a teaspoon of baking soda to the remaining soap that's in the bottle and fill it up with distilled or filtered water and shake it until it's all mixed well, and then use it. And that's an easy way. And Thieves is your laundry soap. The laundry room is a place that we all spend a lot of time, and we all need to have our clothes cleaned and washed. So one would think it's just safe to wash with whatever soap or laundry soap that you use, but you would want to base that basically, I mean, we pretty much, a lot of times I would base it on the smell and the washing ability of the detergent is what I made my selection of. And sadly, that's not the best case scenario. So unfortunately, most of the laundry soaps and detergents that are available to us are riddled with dangerous chemicals, and the chemicals are like 4-dioxide, fragrance, the SLS, and more. And we breathe these chemicals in as we're doing the laundry, even when it's being in the dryer. So you're gonna inhale the fumes from your dryer sheets and the soap. So we can even be absorbing them as we're wearing the clothes, or if you're snuggled into your blankets or your towels. So why do you want to risk things like skin, nose, throat, and lung irritation or long-term effects to your organs and hormones? Some of these chemicals are very dangerous, and again, a lot of them are linked to cancer. So yet they're still labeled as being safe to use, and they're normal. I mean, everybody uses them. So thankfully, Young Living wants nothing to do with those chemicals and has given you a legitimately safe solution with the Thieves laundry soap. And it's made of plant-based ingredients, residue or synthetic residue on your on your clothing. And so you can snuggle up with your blankets and your towels with no worries. It contains natural enzymes and cleaning agents, and of course, the most powerful essential oils on the planet. And your clothes will be fresh and clean and left with a very light citrus scent, but it's not a heavy perfumey smell. And the best stuff is that it's concentrated, so a little bit goes a long way. And you can get like 64 loads of laundry with just one 32-ounce bottle of the detergent. And you can have it makes it economical and safe for your family. And if you want to get double that, you can actually remove the 16-ounce soap from the bottle, half of it, add in 3 capfuls of Thieves household cleaner and use it as a booster, and then add 16 ounces of distilled or filtered water and gently shake it, and then you can use it as directed on the bottle. And one last trick is also, instead of using the dryer sheets, you can actually grab some of the wool dryer balls or from Amazon or Trader Joe's. There's lots of places that are selling those now. And all you would need to do is just put on 3 to 5 drops of your favorite essential oil to each dryer ball, and that'll freshen up your laundry. And you can also just add some oils to the balls at the end of the cycle too, and let them toss for 5 minutes for your best results. And there's also another, if you're a do-it-yourself kind of person, you can also cut up like a old t-shirt or something, and you can put it in a container and layer them in there. And then when you're ready to throw it in the dryer, you would just take one of your soaked cloths that you had cut up and just throw that in the dryer and use that as your dryer sheet. And then when you remove it, just put it back in the container with your thieves solution in there, and you can reuse it next time. And thieves and the kitchen and bath scrub, it gives you the power of a surface scrub free of harmful chemicals and smells, and you can save yourself a little bit of elbow grease because it's also tough on messes. And the Thieves Cleansing Bar and Foaming Soap, it's enriched with the Thieves Essential Oil. And the botanical extracts will help cleanse, purify, and promote your healthy skin. And the Thieves Foaming Hand Soap will cleanse, defend, and condition the skin with the therapeutic grade of the Thieves. It's pure lemon and orange essential oils, and aloe and ginkgo and vitamin E. So it's very nourishing. And it's all gentle enough for all skin types too. So you don't have, people with sensitive skin should be able to use it. And it will smell good. And it's available. You can actually, the foaming soap comes in a 3-pack and in a 32-ounce refill. So if you do the 3-pack, then you can get the refill and you don't have to keep buying the bottles. You can reuse your bottles. And they're all formulated without synthetic dyes or colorants or parabens, petrochemicals or sulfates. So you can easily swap out your chemical-laden soaps pretty quickly and then have a much safer option. And the Thieves soaps also make a great Christmas gift since we have Christmas coming up. I know I'd like them as a gift. You can also get the Thieves sanitizing wipes, so you can eliminate the ones that have all the chemicals in them, especially like your Lysol and Clorox ones. They're ideal to use like on the door handles when you're traveling, toilet seats. If you touched anything out in the public, especially after you touch money. And then they also have the waterless hand purifying, like your hand sanitizer. It can be used by adults and children, and it helps promote the good hygiene with your children. And you can use it without the water, and it has been dermatology tested. The Thieves spray, you can use it on any surface that needs cleaning, and it will also help protect from the dust and the mold and undesirable microorganisms. So I can't wait. I haven't tried that yet for my desk. I'm going to do that. And then you can also, the Thieves mints are very good. And they are something that you can have as far as like on the go in your pocket. And they are sugar-free. So they also include a little bit of the Thieves and peppermint. So it would be a healthy option to freshen your breath when you're out and about. And the Thieves fruit and veggie wash, it's safe and effective and washes your produce. So when you bring your produce home from the store, they always recommend for your fruits and your vegetables to go ahead and soak it and then rinse it. And then they also have lozenges and cough drops, and these are very good since with the pandemic, it's very good to use the cough drop if you're going to be in a crowded airport or on an airplane, or if you're in a crowded store when you go out Black Friday shopping. Be a good idea to have it with you. Other essential oils that are used for cleaning are the tea tree oils, purification, and lemon. The lemon is great. It's very good cleaner, and it's also very good for removing adhesive from if you have the tags that you're trying to get off of glass or something, plastic or something like that. And the purification, actually, it helps crush out odors. So it's great and purifies the air with the citronella. It has citronella, lemongrass, myrtle, lavender, rosemary, and tea tree oil. It's also good to diffuse, like if you're having upper respiratory difficulties, cold, flu. And then the tea tree oil, it's very commonly used in skincare routines. It's very versatile oil, and it's safe as a natural option for cleaning around your house. And Thieves also makes dental floss, toothpaste, and then Thieves Spray mouthwash. It says spray, but that's the mouthwash. The Thieves dental floss, it's actually been saturated twice. It's a hard wearing floss, and it provides 2 layers of essential oils, offering the double protection and freshening of your breath. And the Thieves, when you use the Thieves floss and the toothpaste and the mouthwash, it's very good dental hygiene. I have seen some stories that when people have oral infections, that it has done very well for them. And they actually have the whitening toothpaste, and it's pure and safe ingredients to whiten your teeth, fight plaque, support healthy gums, and remove stains without damaging the enamel of your teeth. And it does foam up rather nicely. And they're both fluoride free and do not contain any harsh ingredients. And the oily hack is you can use your Aroma Bright toothpaste as a deodorant. Just a little tiny pea-size amount rubbed under your arms will actually do the trick for you. And it's not tricky, and it smells amazing. And then next up is the mouthwash. And your teeth and gums will benefit from the invigorating clean that's free from harsh alcohol and artificial dyes and flavors. And you'll get a sweet, spicy flavor. And it also has a little touch of spearmint and peppermint, leaving your mouth happy and healthy. And this one can be a little bit intense in the flavor department initially. So if you're a little more sensitive, you can dilute it with just some diluted or distilled or filtered water. And your dentist will be very happy when you're using all the flossing your teeth with the dental floss. Again, it has very strong fibers, and it's a hard wearing, so it's not going to be fraying on you and hanging up as you're using it. And now you'll want to get your, you'll either want to do like get your camera to make pictures of the screen, or you can do a screenshot to save some of the recipes that are coming up. On this next one, for the all-purpose cleaner, this recipe here, I'm not a big fan of borax. If you look it up on the EWG website, you can see that there's quite a few health concerns with borax, although they're not too bad. But for general all-purpose cleaner and daily things like my countertop, I would and what I do is I use the capful of Thieves in the spray bottle that holds 16 to 32 ounce spray bottle. And that's all that I use on my counters. And it's safe for multiple surfaces. I have quartz countertops. They're fine on that. And I know that other people have used them on their countertops, and like she was using it earlier on the wood countertops. For the furniture polish, you're going to use a capful of Thieves household cleaner, distilled water, distilled vinegar, and a little bit of olive oil and some lemon oil. And you can put that in your 16 ounce bottle. And you can either spray it directly onto your rag or a duster and just dust your surfaces. And it's good for polishing wood and your non-wood surfaces. You can use it as a glass cleaner or window cleaner. You'll want to be careful though, as far as adding the oils. You don't want to put too many oils in there. The More is not necessarily better on this one, so make sure that you only use the cap full of the thieves, because you'll get a streaky film if you don't, if you use too much. For a toilet bowl cleaner, you can use a cup of baking soda, quarter cup of the thieves household cleaner, a tablespoon of distilled vinegar, and again 10 drops of the lemon essential oil. You can mix that up in a mason jar, and then just let it shake it up in your mason jar, and then you can pour it into the toilet and let it sit there for about 10 minutes, and then you can just clean it with your brush and flush and go. And here's reusable dryer sheets that I was talking about earlier. Like I said, would use like the t-shirts, but you can also use sponges or take a towel and cut it up, and just use a cap full of your thieves household cleaner, some white vinegar, because the white vinegar will also help keep your clothes soft, and then the 10 drops of purification. And then, like I said, you can just put it into a container and then use it, and then just put it back in once you've used it through the dryer. Just put it back into this liquid substance. And for your iron-on, for like spray starch, I'm not an ironer. I even gave my iron away, but you can use an 8-ounce bottle of put 7 ounces of water in there with a tablespoon of cornstarch, and then you can add an ounce of witch hazel or vodka and 10 drops of the thieves essential oil. Mix it together in a saucepan to make sure that you don't have any lumps in there, and then bring it to a boil for 1 minute, and then let it cool to room temperature. And then you can add it into your spray bottle, and then add your witch hazel or vodka and the thieves oil, and then just shake it very well before you spray it on, like you would any other starch. Now for the savvy savings. So there's 3 ways to save. If you purchase as retail, you can purchase any products that you want. That's a good way. You can also go the better way, which is wholesale. If you purchase over 100 PV or more in the month, then you're going to get 24% discount for 1 year from the date of purchase. And that's if you sign up for the loyalty rewards. So, and then you can also subscribe, which is you get it at the cheapest rate, which is the loyalty program, sorry. And you get the 24% discount for 1 year from the date of your initial purchase. And why do you want to do loyalty rewards? Because you get money back, basically. It's their exclusive monthly loyalty program. So not only do you get to purchase the products at 24% off as a wholesale member, but you can also save an additional 25% in-store credit to purchase more of your products that you want. So when you get loyalty rewards, you get 10% back the first month through the 3rd month of 3 consecutive orders. And then once you order for the next 4 months to 24 months, you will get 20% back in the point value points. And then 25 plus months, you'll get 25% back on your consecutive orders. So it's not a requirement to do the loyalty rewards. It's just a benefit. It's kind of like your rewards card at the grocery or your favorite retail store. If you get money back, then you can use it towards purchasing other items. And you also can order, all you have to order is 50 PV each month. So basically a $50 order will get you the 50 PV. So if you want to try the products, but you don't know how to order, maybe you don't want to get them all at one time. You could go do it over 3 months, change everything within your household cleaning products over to Toxin-Free. So the first month you could purchase the household cleaner, and the foaming hand soap and the toothpaste and the hand purifier. And that would be $54.50. And you're going to get back the $54.50 back in the PV. And then month two, you could order the laundry soap, the dish soap, and the Thieves spray. And that would be $54.75, and you get $54.75 back in the points. And then on month 3, you could order the dishwashing powder, the fruit and veggie wash, and the mouthwash, and you would get $67.50 or $67.50 back in points. So if you did that and you found something that you wanted to purchase and use your points for, then you could purchase something extra for yourself. So you can save even more, become a member and save 40% off over the retail. You can enjoy your natural toxin-free solutions and oral care, and you can trust that you're getting pure products without any additives or toxins in them. You can get started by ordering the household cleaning kit. It's valued at over $188, and you can get it for $112. And then during the month of November, if you purchase 100, or if you purchase 100 and you get 100 PV, you're going to get the essential oil grapefruit. If you purchase 190 PV, you're going to get on loyalty rewards, you'll get the gratitude. And for 190 PV, you will get Inner Defense, which is a dietary supplement. And then for the 250, you're going to get the, what was it? Love. I can't think of it. I know it's one of Wendy's favorites.
One heart.
One heart. Okay. And then for 300 PV, you're going to get all of those. Plus, you'll get the RC and the Citrus Fresh. And the Citrus Fresh is one that we're actually going to be using here in the next week. And again, I was telling us earlier about the Core 5, the team promotion, and I forgot to remind you about the Show Up gift. You told me to remind you and I forgot all about it.
That's okay. I already did a little drawing for the first person that was here because she was on time. So okay, you want me to finish this up? I did talk about this in the beginning, and then I can show what Debbie is going to get for her prize. So yeah. Okay, so for the Core 5, yeah, like I was talking about in the beginning, in case you missed it, this is our team promotion. So if you're in our downline, we are doing a little promotion between like now and the end of the year. The Core 5 classes are 101 Essential Oils, 102 Toxin-Free Home that Becky just did, 103 Ningxia Red, 104 CBD, 105 Kids Sense. So those 5 classes, if you complete them all by the end of the year, you can either attend live or you can watch the recording, and then you go to a form and answer questions. Actually, I'm going to put that form link right in the chat. And for anybody that is on Facebook right now, I'll go plug it in there in just a moment. Yeah, you'll earn a free diffuser by the end of the year. So that's a really fun thing. And so what we do, like, our team is very supportive of providing education for you. And, you know, you can do your own research, but my goodness, there's so much mixed information out there. If you can just come in here and soak it all up and learn from us, then you're going to be a pro by the time you get through these Core 5 classes. So yeah, just do it. All right. So what's on the next slide? Are there more? slides there.
Yes, we're going to start our lymphatic cleanse with Michelle. Michelle, do you want to speak about it real quick?
Sure. I am so excited that I actually started this morning. I don't know if y'all saw my crazy post fresh out of the shower, but yes, I'm very excited about this, y'all. And why am I excited? I am excited because I come from a long line of death due to cancer. Praise God, I am a 3-time cancer survivor. And it is my mission, it is my passion to clear the systems of people who are clogged up with toxins. And those toxins can lead, I'm not a doctor, can lead to things that my family has suffered from, to the things that have taken family members from me. And so to me, this is just kind of a springboard, and I haven't shared this even with Jennifer yet. This is just a springboard of things that I'm working on for the future in cleansing our bodies of all of the junk. And Becky, I love what you're doing with this because you are spot on, girl. This is so good. It's not just about cleaning our bodies, because if our environment is filthy, our bodies are filthy. So I'm ready, y'all. I am ready. I cannot wait to see every single one of y'all in that lymph challenge.
Thank you, Michelle.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
if anybody needs information on how to get into the lymph challenge, just let us know. Respond in the comments wherever you see this, and we'll get you in. Go ahead, Becky.
And then next Wednesday is Wendy. It will be doing the next call, our class. And is Wendy available? Did you want to discuss that, or you want Jen to discuss it?
Yes, she is. She just needs to unmute. Wendy, can you hear us? There you
Sorry,
are.
yes, I have to
Okay.
get away from the noise in my house because I'm in the
surprise.
kitchen cooking stuff. So next week I will be doing on our Wednesday wellness time frame. We're going to be sharing about wellness baskets. So these are gift baskets that have fun things in them that you will. I'll give you the recipes and stuff for some of the things, as well as additional ideas to put into of items to put in those baskets. And so it'll be a fun, oh, sorry, there's like not any light in here. It'll be different than any that I've done before. And for those that are local, on the next night, on Thursday the 30th, we'll be gathering at my house, and you'll have the opportunity to make some of the items I'm going to share. And then also on December 3rd, we'll be at Nancy Sheridan's house, and you'll have the opportunity to make those items. So if you are in the area, plan to come see us. And if you're not, be there on Wednesday night so that you can learn with us. So, okay, I think I got to go take my rolls out of the oven.
So it looks like Debbie's thinking about the general cleaner, and I actually have a sample of that I can bring to you tomorrow for Thanksgiving. Jen's husband's favorite cleansing bar is the Thieves Bar. Oh, and I didn't mention the Luscious Lemon. I bet the Luscious Lemon hand foaming soap is really nice. And Michelle, what's your testimony about the Thieves Spray?
Oh, honey, how many of y'all are ready to hear me stop talking? Okay, I'm going to start off with, I do not recommend that anyone do this, okay? This particular Young Living product is not meant to be used in the way that I used it, but I did. So back during the pandemic, my job was sitting at a front desk, and I was exposed to all kinds of stuff. And I had coworkers in the back who, you know, loved to spray all of the stuff. And even though I begged them not to do that, I've got alternatives, please don't do that, because they would spray and I would become instantly sick to my stomach. There were a couple of times, you know, I've got customers coming in and I'm like yelling for somebody as I went to the bathroom, because I'm like you, Becky. I'm extremely sensitive to chemicals. And then I had not one but two technicians walk around my desk to go to talk to our boss to let the boss know they're not going to be coming into work because they had strep throat. And I'm like, holy cow. The one thing that my body cannot fight is strep throat. Not at all. You say the word and I get strep throat. And so here I am in a panic thinking, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? I can't not work. And I'm like, what do I have? I didn't have anything except for that thieves spray. And honey, I'm sitting here telling you, I picked that stuff up and I sprayed that junk down in my, not junk, that amazing spray down in my throat. Now, it was horrible. It really was horrible. It was pretty hot. Tasted not good at all. But you know what? Never once did I get sick. Again, I don't recommend anyone doing that, but that's what I did.
That's great. I've seen Jen clean with it and lick it off while she was cleaning to demonstrate how she sweat. But I want to thank everybody for your time and patience and joining us tonight. And Jen, I guess you can wrap it up. You said you had a prize.
Get over to the unmute button. Yep. Okay. All right. I think that we can all see the gallery here. Okay. So I pulled out some stuff for you, Debbie. I'm glad this is your second class with us. I hope that you will attend the rest of our Core 5 classes. I know the next Core 5 is also going to be taught by Becky unless somebody else decides they want to take it. But I have this is a special European dishcloth set of 2. It's reusable. It's kind of like to replace paper towels. So it's kind of a cool thing that came in the holiday with the holiday catalog. A little sample of the Thieves Whitening toothpaste and this beautiful spray bottle so that you can start using your Thieves spray. Because the one thing that I was lacking when I started my Thieves household cleaner was a spray bottle. That was all I needed. It took me like a year to just get a spray bottle. I was just using it straight and adding some water. I don't know why I did that, but anyway, congratulations. I'll be putting this in the mail to you. And thank you for the reminder. If I ever forget to give out a prize while we're on these calls, somebody call me out on that. Say, where's the prizes? Because I forget, we just get right into the education. All right. So thank you all again for being here. Thank you for just, thanks for getting in the chat. Thanks for being supportive of our new builders while they're learning to teach. And I think that Becky did a wonderful job, don't you? All right. Wonderful. Okay, so have a great night. I will put this up on the recording so that anybody that missed it will get to watch it. So if y'all need to share it, then you can do that. All right, y'all have a great night then.